Good morning and welcome to another Writer's Morning Commute. Last weekend, the wife and I went to see It in movie theaters. And this was a movie that the trailers had me quite excited for. I had never seen the old miniseries, and I had never read the book. So I had a general idea of what the storyline was about. I had read some synopsises before, but I didn't really know a lot of the details. I just kind of knew the general strokes. And then further, I also knew that a lot of it was being, modified for the movie. For instance, I had already heard that they got rid of a lot of the mystical stuff. They were focusing more on the individual character developments. So all that in mind, I don't know a lot about the background. I don't know what the book explains that the movie didn't, so on and so forth. But I do think I have some insights into what I learned as a writer while experiencing this movie. Definitely spoilers ahead, and I will apologize because I will not remember the characters' names for the most part. There were a lot of kids in this movie, and to a certain degree, what was happening to which one kind of gets switched up in my head, especially for the white boys. Mike, I can remember, and, well, the girl's name I don't remember anyways. So, anyways, I apologize that I don't remember a lot of names. All in all, I was kind of disappointed with this movie. I heard, everyone's always talking about how, afraid of the clown they were, how it gave them, nightmares or whatever. So I don't know if it's just a matter of a bunch of people having seen it as a child on TV and they were just too young for it, or if the book is just really good and it got hyped because of that. But the movie itself, I was expecting to be a really great horror experience, and I wasn't really scared at any point during the movie. And a few parts that were supposed to be scary I just found to be really corny and tried not to laugh in the middle of the theater to, try not to ruin it for other people. I did think, as far as the production goes, it's all great. All the editing, all the actors' performances, all of that stuff, that's all fine and good. Some of the writing was a little I don't know if that's straight from the source material or if that was original dialogue for the screenplay. I imagine it's probably a little bit of both. Like I said, some of the just attempts at horror just didn't work for me. However, I'm not a big horror fan in general, so take that with a grain of salt. But my biggest issue with the horror was that so many times I felt like they were going to go somewhere and push something and really earn this R rating, and then they just pulled their punch. They were right there, they were about to do something, and they just let it, go limp, and drained off all of the tension. This happened when the girl's dad finds that poem, and he's getting all, handsy with her. I thought, oh, they're gonna, push it a little bit here. He's gonna do something that's, really, really bad beyond just the implication. Make the audience really feel uncomfortable. Because, that's an actual horror that takes place in the real world. So that's going to actually, be scary and get in people's heads. But no. Just kind of, disappear, nothing. I mean, obviously don't, want horrible things to happen. But, in a horror movie, I wanted something that was going to actually, disturb me. And that certainly didn't. So, I mean, all the times that the clown popped out, I thought were just kind of ridiculous. There are a few other examples. But the other thing I wanted to hit on, beyond them pulling their punches, was the clarity of Pennywise's abilities. At some points it seemed like he could teleport, some points it seemed like he teleported the girl to the sewers. One of the boys, while he was in the sewer, turns around and turns back, and then he's somewhere else. So it seemed like he could teleport people, so I didn't know why he couldn't just teleport all of his victims into the sewer against their will. I didn't know why he had to lure Georgie in the beginning to the sewer well. I just wasn't sure about what he could or could not do, and that made a lot of the horror not interesting because I didn't know if I was or was not supposed to be afraid at any given moment. So be clear about power sets, and be clear about power sets, and don't pull your punches emotionally. Really make your audience feel something, and part of making them feel something is going to be clear about what is and what isn't possible whenever we're talking about supernatural events, at least by the end of the story. So thank you for writing with me. I appreciate it, and I hope you have a great day.